Sånn. Like an umbrella. Og her er jo egentlig drittig så mye haglbygg borti. Ja.
Fordi
Good day, my lassie. Welcome to Fire and Steel, yar.
Yeah, hi and welcome to Fire and Steel. It is our first 2015 video. And what better way of starting the new year with a new knife?
oh, yeah.
Today we have the Schrade SCHF40.
Yeah. This was sent to us by Schrade for free. It's a pretty cool looking blade. So specs, jump right into it. The specs are overall length is 11 inches. The blade length is 5 inches. Thickness is 0.2 inches and it weighs 11.35 ounces.
Yeah. The blade of the SCHF40 is made of 420J2 stainless steel. It has a black powder coating. Serrations, as you can see. Blood groove. And what the hell have happened there? Is it because of the baton?
Chopping, I think.
No.
Ah, well, we'll do that.
Yeah, drop point. And I think we found out it was a hollow grind.
Yeah,
Slight
hollow
grind.
It's a partial hollow grind.
Yeah.
Hard to see, but it is a partial hollow grind. Yeah.
And a flat secondary.
Yeah. It has a fuller or a blood groove for when you gut game, fish, whatever you want to use it for, people, I guess. Yeah, the handle.
Handle is black glass-filled nylon with a TPE overmold. So it's has a rubberized feel to it.
Yeah.
It is full tang. And the pommel is made of steel.
The same steel. We don't think it's connected to the knife. Simply because of the structure of the blade.
Yeah, and you are able to bend it slightly.
Yeah, slightly to the side.
But
so
you have to really force it.
yeah, so it's probably fastened to the blade somehow inside here. The steel pommel we used for breaking ice. We tested quite hard.
Yeah.
But it's made for window breaking and ice breaking.
Yep.
Mainly for us it's ice breaking.
Yeah, we did brutalize it on a log, so it should hold up.
We have brutalized it on frozen wood, both the pine and birch. And as you can see, it's taken some damage. Probably because we hit it there.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe it should be reinforced here with something.
Yeah.
But you know, it's the nylon that shows. So it doesn't matter. It's just a rubber that broke, and it doesn't feel different here anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No.
So it doesn't matter at all. We probably just struck it hard on the rubber a couple of times.
Most likely.
You know. Sheath. Now the sheath is nylon on the back here, which the black filled glass nylon is attached to. It's a pretty big belt loop with some Velcro on the inside and some molly on the back side. The molly webbing seems good and sturdy, tight with buttons. And there's a button snap to attach to the knife, so the knife sits in place. The knife sits in place though by friction here, so it doesn't matter. Also, it's ambidextrous, which is cool. You can lefties can carry it as well. I like that. Other solutions to this is you take it off these. You uncover a sharpening stone underneath here. It's a bit fiddly because you have to open a bunch of Velcro things here, but there's a sharpening stone right there. Pretty smart, I guess. Not a. I think they should have used a diamond sharpener instead, to be honest. Simply because it'll last longer. But it's a good solution though, and it's quite unique. I haven't seen this in any knives before. The sheath in itself does feel sturdy. It feels good, and it has a lot of lashing options because of these. So you can attach fire steel.
You can mod it any way you like.
Yeah. It also has a loop here with a Velcro inside. I think the Velcro is there because some belts, military belts, have Velcro on them, so they'll sit tighter to those belts. But you can carry it upside down in your belt if you like that, or attach it to a molly, to a vest, anywhere you'd like. Sideways carry, I guess, for a very thin belt, but it's such a large knife that I don't think you should, to be honest. Anything else? Looks cool.
Yeah.
I mean, when you put the knife in, it looks cool. It has
the
the
handle
same.
and the sheath have the same contours.
Yeah. And
it does sit like hell.
yeah.
There's no way this is coming out.
So, the look of it, overall look, I think it looks great.
Yeah.
Now, this comes out for sale, I think, in February. Schrade told us, or Taylor Brands. $60. Around $60 it's gonna cost. There is a larger version of this knife. It's called 40L. If you want to see that, you should go to Tactical's channel. He has that knife, and I think he's the only one who's gotten it yet and tested it. So check his video out on the large version. The large version, I think, is going to cost around $75. They told us.
So it's exactly the same but longer.
Yeah, it's just, I think it's like this. Longer serrations as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much to say. You can take off the sheath from the nylon part if you want to mod it any other way.
Yeah.
You can do that as well.
I really like this sheath.
Yeah, me too. It's cool. It resembles the Bear Grylls knives, especially that Ultimate knife, the one that came before the Pro. And the Ultimate costs $40, and we brutalized that, and the pommel came off almost, and yeah, I would say this held up nice.
Yeah, I would rather buy this.
Yeah, we brutalized it.
Yeah,
we stabbed, and this really frozen wood. It's like stabbing, almost like steel.
Yeah.
So
now the serrations did take a beating. They have been bent a little bit. Probably can't see this on the camera.
The thing is, though, because they put the serrations on one side only, it becomes very, very thin.
Yeah.
And because of that, and because they are 50% of the knife, you'll have some problems doing small finer work. They're sharp as hell. The knife came sharp as hell. You can do some finer work, but once you start chopping and batoning, those serrations are going to take a beating, a big beating. They have held up, but over time, you would have to touch them up with a Smith's sharpener, those pins, long rods, sharpening rods.
Yeah.
So you'd have to use that on it.
Yeah, and about the steel, I forgot to mention. The 420 J2 stainless is extremely corrosion resistant. It's actually made in a lot of fantasy knives and stuff like that.
Divers knives.
Yeah. But do you think the hardening tempering process have made this
Hard.
much better than
Yeah.
the...
And in the fantasy knives.
Yeah.
Because you'll see continuously in this video our tests. We didn't hold back at all with this knife. At all. We gave it all. And as you can see, there's some wear on it from the rubber. But the steel held up. I was concerned since there's a swedge about the tip when we baton. But it's held up everything we got.
Yeah. And it is pretty thick too.
Yeah, it is.
It's a sturdy knife.
So yeah, I guess you have to touch it up a little bit because the steel is gonna come on sharp after.
Yeah.
I kind of felt it now that it's a little bit. I have to touch it up when we get home.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It has low edge retention.
Yeah. But it's a good knife, I would say.
Yeah.
It held up better than the Bear Grylls knife and that Les Stroud knife. So, yeah. We're gonna do our segment now.
Yeah, we haven't talked about the handle.
No.
You're okay with the handle.
Yeah.
I have a small problem with this part right here. This edged part. I would like it to be a little more rounded.
It fit my hand perfectly.
Yeah.
Size 10, size 9, size 10 gloves, hands will fit this knife. Okay, but then again, different hands, everyone, and it's hard to say.
Preference.
But you're not going to slip. It's really rubberized.
Oh no.
It feels good. So it's a preference thing, I guess. And Freddie doesn't like it as much, and I see
only
what he
chopping.
means. Yeah, only chopping.
Only chopping.
And you get a good 2-finger grip.
Yeah.
Actually, down you'll see when we chop, you get a good 2-finger grip with it. So with the jimping on all sides here, on the bottom, on the top, so it's a jimping everywhere. Now this is rubberized jimping, so it doesn't. It feels good when you chop like this. It actually does, and it doesn't slip too much. Actually, almost nothing at all. So it feels good. I think Schrade created a really good product here.
Yeah, for the price, it's hard to beat.
It is.
My. Oh, yes.
So who's it for? This knife is, well, in our opinion, mostly for survivalists.
Yeah. It strikes a fire steel very well off the back spine. It has a sharpening stone. It has options for modding, so you can put fire steel holders on it, or different other options, pouch, something like that. Because of the serrations, we also see it being used for canoers and kayakers.
Yeah.
Because of cutting rope, and if you're underneath water and you flip around with your kayak, you need to cut rope, you entwine in a net, a fishing net or something like that. Serrations are good to have.
Yeah,
So,
because of their corrosion resistance.
absolutely because of the steel. Also, it's coated. It doesn't need to be coated, but it's coated, so it has a tactical use to it, I guess. So also that tactical and survivalists, I guess, is what it's made for. It looks cool. It does. But should you buy it?
I would say yes. If you're looking into these kind of knives.
And on a budget?
Yeah.
And you're on a
you
budget.
get a lot of knife for a price.
You do. Compared to Bear Grylls and Les Schrade, where you got the fire steels with it. But fire steels doesn't really cost anything.
No.
So with the modding options, which those didn't have, I would say it's a better option to buy this rather than Bear Grylls knives.
Yeah.
And the Les Schrade stuff.
More strobe.
More strobe.
More strobe.
So yeah, I would say, as you said, if you're a survivalist and you're on a budget and you want a cool looking knife, which feels good, it's kind of a workhorse actually.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Schrade plan on doing this a plain blade, but if you don't mind serrations, go right ahead. The serrations work great.
Yeah.
But for us personally, we would like to see a plain edge.
Yeah. I agree on that.
Yeah. And if you put a plain edge on it, we're talking a bushcraft knife.
A very good one.
Yeah. So for the price, it's what you get, and you get a good product.
Yeah. So
we want to
thanks to Schrade and Taylor Brands for sending us this knife.
Yeah, we appreciate it a lot.
Yeah.
And you made a good product. So you can stand by this one.
I guess that's all.
Yeah.
For this Schrade SCHF40. See you next time.
Og så der midt på stien.